Ice Princess? Are they talking about me? Ooh, another flashback. Oh, hold on a second. Sorry, Grandpa. Hold on a second. Hold on a second. I got diaries. I gotta see if there's any more diary stuff. Okay, November 8th. So many things happened today. First, I took the exams. Of course, thanks to Lance's math notes, I managed to get through it pretty well. And I drank lemon tea at Banjul with Lance. And for the first time, I told him thanks. I told him thanks for always looking over me at the same spot. If I didn't have Lance when Grandpa passed away, I wouldn't have been able to get through it. My parents suddenly called and I met them. When they suggested that the house should be redecorated, I couldn't help but get angry and ended up getting up early. I regret it a bit now. And when I was upset because of that, Lance comforted me. I hope Lance stays by my side forever. Lance's hands were definitely not those of a doll, but of a warm person. I don't think I'll ever forget that touch. Alright. Okay, Grandpa. I'll give you my undivided attention now.
Is that the ball-joint doll?
Whoops. Yes, it is. Yes, Grandpa. Doesn't it really look like a person?
It does. It's very well made.
His name is Lance. Lance.
Yeah, Lance. What a nice name.
Yes. Oh, and when I went to buy Lance, there were so many dolls that had so much personality. I was surprised.
But why did you buy Lance instead of the other ones?
Lance is special. He looks like he'll do anything I ask him to. He looked like he'll say yes when I ask him to stay where you and I live.
That's nice. He has kind eyes.
I want to tell Lance to love you, Grandpa.
This old man.
You're not like my parents, so I think it'll be nice if someone looks over you and loves you. I asked Lance, so he'll do it. And I want Lance to have a kind heart.
Yes, I would like that too.
He's my very first ball joint doll, so I'm really excited and nervous. Lance has a kind heart, so I hope he likes me even when I'm this nervous and this excited.
Then why don't you ask him that? He'll listen if he's nice.
Lance, this is the house I live in with Grandpa. My parents don't come here often, but you'll see them soon. Aww. The first day we brought him back. And now we're back in normal time. Just a second, Soy. I just remembered my phone. Oh my goodness, so many texts! From Lance. Okay, thanks, right. Alright, let's see. Where did you go? Lance is gone too. I made breakfast. Sorry, Lance and I are taking a walk at the park. We'll go home by lunch. You forgot to take your lunch, miss. Tay, I'm sorry. Miss. Master, where did you go? I wanted to give you cookies I baked. I'm in rehearsal. I'll eat it when I get home. Sorry. Sorry, Yano. And red. I don't know if I read that one. The first one. Heroine, today's Sunday, but don't forget, we have practice. Wake up, we have special training today. Alright. 10 minutes. Special training. Okay, Soy, you have my undivided attention. It's starting tomorrow! Soy looked excited. Unlike Soy, I wanted to cry. It was a nerve-wracking thing that the festival is tomorrow. I forgot again. I buried my head in the script. I felt more nervous thinking that tomorrow is the D-Day. My head was already stiff with anxiety. There was no way I could memorize all these lines. Sorry, I had to adjust my mic. I should have memorized them for sure last night. I couldn't focus because of Lance. Yes, this is all because of Lance. It's his fault. Warrior, you coming all the way to rescue me. You're like a glorious swan. Oh, that was me giving my line. Whoops, I thought I was just muttering about Lance. You glorious swan.
Is that your line? I can't stand to hear it.
Don't bother me, it's hard to memorize it as it is.
Why don't you just quit if it's so difficult?
What are you talking about? I'm almost there.
Listening to the lines, I can tell it's not healthy for growing teenagers to listen to. Actually, I think they're rather harmful, especially that last kiss.
Don't talk about that right now.
Just quit that thing. I can solve it somehow as the festival conductor.
It won't be that easy. And besides, if Red hears that, he'll get hurt and faint.
It's none of my business what that boy feels. For me, your lips are more important. Ugh. Never mind.
My lips are more important. Whenever I try to memorize my lines, Lance comes by and picks them apart. There was no way I'd be able to memorize my lines with him like that. Let's try again. Again. Oh, I just really can't memorize them. If it's hard to memorize them, just ask for help. It might be more difficult because you're practicing by yourself.
Oh, Shinbi's right. See Lance over there? How about asking Lance to be your partner?
Should I? I looked towards Lance and pleaded with my eyes.
Huh?
Ah, he saw me. Lance?
What is it?
It's really hard to memorize the lines. Could you be my partner? You just have to say the lines out loud. Class is about to start soon, so just once, really quickly. Please?
Well, if that's what you need, I guess I'll help.
Heroin! The door slammed open and someone intruded. As a result, Lance didn't finish what he was saying. This looks very familiar. I think he barged in like this before, too.
What's wrong with that boy?
Heroin, you have to practice today. It's D-Day tomorrow. Red, I understand, but class is about to start. I've already told your teacher to excuse you for this class. We have to practice the last scene right now. They never approved it because you felt too awkward about it.
The last scene.
At Red's words, Lance looked flustered. Thanks to that, I remember too. That freaking kid. Now, let's go! Red barged in and reached for my hand.
Wait.
Lance blocked him. What?
Since I am the festival conductor, I have a duty to see that the rehearsals run smoothly, so I will follow you.
Huh? What are you talking about?
Now, let's go.
Lance grabbed my arm. Huh? What? What's this all of a sudden? I don't understand what's going on. It seems Lance will drag me there instead of Red. Watching the whole thing, Soy squinted her eyes.
Can Lance miss class too?
If the class president is capable, she will take care of it.
Lance looked at Soy and said,
Okay, alright, just trust this capable class president and go ahead, friend.
Soy shoved my back. Ah! Guys, I feel like I'm getting pushed and pulled. And Lance dragged me out of the classroom. Since when did they agree so well like this? What? Hey, wait for me! Later, Red. That's how I ended up missing class and practicing for the play. And we practiced the last scene the whole time since it was the only scene that needed approval. Lance stood by and watched everything. Heroine, I'm glad you are safe. I defended justice today as well. Are you Red, the warrior of justice? Yes. Now, heroine, if you are safe, as proof, give me your cherry lips and Red leaned towards me. Oh no. Okay, since we're just rehearsing, we're not actually kissing. I couldn't help but smirk since I couldn't get serious. I just couldn't feel the lines. But I have to stop. Although it is hilarious how Red leans towards me after saying those lines. I've told myself 100 times, and finally we were almost finished.
Hey, stop!
I almost lost my hearing. Red abruptly backed away. What? It was going well. He glared at Lance, looking frustrated. Do you not like the sense of justice in this play? Huh? What's wrong with you?
The acting was awkward. Why don't we just delete this scene? Who's the writer?
Change the script now? Hey, you're just messing around, aren't you?
Not at all. I am the festival conductor. I would never mess around.
It started again. It's only a matter of time before Red gets mad at Lance and they start a fight. It looks like they'll be fighting at the academy today.
And you too. Are you okay?
Huh?
That boy, I mean, Red, are you okay with him?
Okay with what? I didn't know what Lance was talking about. It's almost time. Let's finish rehearsal for today. The last scene felt pretty good, so I'm okay with it. If all of you agree, then good. Everyone, don't forget to memorize your lines tonight. We can't mess up our lines on stage tomorrow. Everyone, do your best and let's make this really work. Alright? Okay. If only the festival conductor hadn't interrupted, I would have done better. Red complained. And he leered at Lance, but Lance ignored him flat out. Lance seems more irritated than usual. I couldn't help but sigh at thinking about their fight in the play tomorrow. I backed out, saying I couldn't do it at first, but I felt bad. I couldn't help but feel that the last scene wasn't well rehearsed. Yeah, there's reasons for that, I guess. Dear warrior, your arms are like the thickest banana in the world. Oh, my hero. Such a weird script, no matter how many times I read it. Bananas? Knock, knock. Yes? I heard a knock. The door opened and Lance entered.
Were you practicing?
Yeah. What's up?
If they're going to be taken away tomorrow.
I didn't know what he was talking about. I looked confused and Lance just stared at me. His eyes seemed full of complaint, but also determination. I asked him because I had no idea why. Do you have something to say?
I do.
What is it? He didn't say anything despite having opened the door confidently, and the way he kept lowering his gaze every time I asked looked suspicious. Your face is red right now.
I have a question.
Shoot.
Do you think that it's nothing?
Nothing. What is?
I'm talking about that.
Lance pointed at my script. He pointed as if pressing it hard. He must really not like it. That? Are you talking about this script? Seeing him stay quiet, he must be talking about the script. Do you not like the play? Which part?
I don't like everything, but especially that last scene. Are you sure it's okay like this?
Lance asks again. Well, the last scene isn't really rehearsed that well, but I think everything will be fine if I get the lines right.
That is not what I'm talking about.
Huh? Then what? Lance is a bit strange. I don't know why he's acting like this. The way he's hesitating, and he looks pissed for some reason too.
I'm talking about if you're okay with doing it with Red. You are so... You're not being intentionally slow, are you?
Lance kept on sighing and finally said what he wanted to say.
That kiss. The kiss.
Huh? Lance shouted out loud. I was surprised when he suddenly said kiss. Why would that upset you? I mean, I was surprised that he actually said the word. But Lance looks more surprised to see me surprised.
What is it? Why are you surprised? You're going to kiss Red tomorrow.
Oh, right. So I am. I am. Right. I mean, I knew about it, but I tried to forget it since it made me feel embarrassed. I tried to forget about it until the moment I actually go up on stage and have to act out the last scene. But as soon as he pointed it out, my face turned red.
You really are such an idiot.
I mean, I did know about what I'd be doing, but it didn't really hit me. And it's me in red. I thought it'd just be funny.
I didn't know you'd consider that to be nothing.
That?
The kiss. Do I have to spell it out for you?
Oh, the kiss. Oh my goodness. Such sneezes. Kissing. I'm allergic to kissing.
So, do you think it's nothing?
No. Well, how should I answer? I answer by saving. Yes, that's what I do. Perfect. There you go, saved. Honestly, I'm a bit scared. Yeah. Honestly, I am a bit scared.
Right. You are scared.
He was overly excited, unlike his usual self.
Right. That boy Acting something like that with that boy will be very difficult and tough. It's still not too late. Say you quit. No, actually, just say you're sick tomorrow. A play like that can just fail.
Lance, calm down. Lance started spitting out all these alibis as if he's been possessed.
If I can protect your lips, I can do much.
Calm down, Lance. Calm down. What? Shee. It's just a play. There's no real feelings involved. Won't it be fine?
It's your first kiss.
Uh-huh. That is true.
I've heard you say to me more than 10 times when I was a doll, complaining about how you've never kissed a boy before. Do you think I would not know?
You stalker!
I'm not a stalker. I just had to listen. You said so yourself.
I can't believe he remembers me mumbling about kissing and dating and everything. Oh my goodness. Every time Lance tells me the things he remembers, I want to crawl into a hole. Especially if it's about boys. Then wiretaps.
Are you treating me as less than a human now? Never mind. Anyways, you are so...
I feel like he's been talking around the things he really wants to say. So what? What's your point? You came to my room to point out I've never kissed a boy?
Oh.
Lance spaced out for a while. Even he must have realized how weird this is. Yeah, very weird conversation. He was always so uptight. He feels more relaxed now.
Tomorrow. The play's at 2, right?
Yeah?
Then come up to the rooftop at 10 in the morning.
At 10? Why?
No. You'll know when you come. Even if it's just a play, I can't have your first kiss taken away.
What did you just say? I didn't hear.
It's nothing. Anyways, I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Oh my goodness. He's gonna... Why don't you just kiss me now in the bedroom? Why does it have to be tomorrow on the rooftop? Or is it more romantic there? Fine. Fine. I won't question it. Lance basically notified me when to meet him and hurriedly left the room. I kept thinking about what he muttered. Why does he want me to meet him tomorrow? He's so complicated. I should now memorize the rest of my lines. Oh, I'll probably fall asleep while looking at the script, so I should write in my diary right now. At this sudden thought, I picked up my diary. I opened it to write about today. But something was strange. Huh? Am I that exhausted? In the diary, only the parts about Lance were blurry. I don't have a lot of time, so let's just write fast and memorize my lines. I'm gonna check that out in a minute. I felt it was odd, but I just ignored it and wrote everything down. Tomorrow is the festival, so from morning, I practice memorizing. It's a question mark.
Time is getting closer.
If you reach just a little, you'll obtain the peace.
The peace? Hold on, diary. Let's read. I still don't see anything really blurry about it, but anyway. November 11th. Since the festival is tomorrow, we practice for the play from the morning. I had to miss class in the middle to rehearse, and for some reason Lance insisted that he follows me. I think Red's upset because Lance keeps on rejecting the last scene. I don't think he memorized all his lines yet. Will he be okay tomorrow? Anyways, why did Lance ask me to meet him tomorrow morning? I'm just gonna check back a couple of pages. If there's nothing new, I will leave it. I mean, I guess it's a little blurry? I don't know. Anything on my phone? Nope. Well, it's morning. D-Day has finally arrived. Today is the day of the festival. By my bed was the script I memorized until late last night. The script was tattered from all the times I held on to it. I habitually checked my smartphone after looking around the room. Oh.
The roof at 10 o'clock. Do not forget.
I won't. I won't miss out on my kiss. The text was from Lance. I now remembered him telling me to meet him at the rooftop at 10. I replied that I would and got up from bed. I did? Alright. Alright, let's do this. I purposefully started the morning more energetically than usual. Woohoo! After cheering myself up, I chanted to myself that everything will be fine while getting ready for school. I should ride the bus instead of the limo since it's going to be really crowded today. I strode confidently out of the house. With confidence. After the long period of preparation, finally the festival started. The weather is so good. I look up the sky. The sky was blue and endless and the wind was perfect. The weather was cool enough, perfect for the festival. Mr. President, I haven't seen you in such a long time. And, oh, that's his first line. I haven't seen you in a long time. I turned around and saw my neighbor, the principal, stand there with a kind smile. Oh, Mr. Principal, hi. I am extremely excited for this festival. Yeah, me too. I feel really excited for some reason. Haha, so do I. Are all the boys participating in the festival? Yeah, they all have something to do. Oh, is that so? What will they be doing? Oh, you remember Lance, right? He's the festival conductor. I think he supervises over the whole festival. Other than in class, I rarely saw him. He's probably doing a lot of things where I can't see him. So I saw it and was impressed. She said there's no one who's more uptight than Lance. Yes, I've heard that the class representatives have really put a lot of effort this time. This will surely become great memories when time passes. Yes, of course. So, how about the others? Oh, the other boys.
Cutie, hey, what are you doing here?
I saw Soy running towards me from far away. Did something happen? Why is she running? Something must have happened. You'd better go. Oh, Mr. Principal, I'll talk to you soon. I smiled awkwardly and walked towards Soy. Soy was still breathing heavily. What happened?
Something's happened. Something big has happened.
What?
Follow me. The chick's really done it this time.
What? Wait, slow down. But what? Yeah, what? Soy dragged me towards the hallway near the sophomore classes. There was a long line in front of the classroom, and it was so long I couldn't even see the end of the line. What's happening there?
There's a tent in that classroom, and the chick's in there reading horoscopes and tarot cards. Chick the fortune teller. As you can see from the line, it's a massive hit.
Even if Soy didn't say that, I could tell from the long line of customers that Yano made it as the fortune teller. Yano must be really good at fortune telling. I didn't know he could do that. I was surprised.
I heard that whatever the chick says, it all comes true, especially about relationships. Everyone's talking about it. Apparently, he's really good at guessing whether the other person's cheating on them.
Really?
Yeah, they say he's correct 99.9% of the time. All the people in line are here to ask if their boyfriend or girlfriend is cheating on them. I heard 64 couples broke up after seeing him. If it goes on like this, I think we might even get to 100.
Yeah, so I laughed creepily. She always used to shout heaven for singles and hell for couples. Yano's really excited her. I guess she doesn't see that couple crying over there. But the line is too long. So many people. I don't think I can see Yano right now.
That's true. We'll have to wait too long if we get in the line now. Alright, let's cut in. I heard he'll read your love fortunes even if you don't have someone.
Cut in? You're a class president. You're supposed to set an example.
Ah, let go of me!
So I was completely out of control trying to cut in the line. Since Shimbi isn't here today, I have to handle Soy. I can already sense how tiresome today will be. While trying to stop Soy, I turned my eyes to the clock. It's almost 10. As I saw the clock tick towards 10, I remembered I had to meet Lance.
Alright, but let's just go to Tay's Cafe instead.
So I stopped trying to rampage into the line and changed her destination. She said she'd go to Tay's Cafe. I saw him often at Banjul, but I wondered what he'd look like at the festival. Well, even without actually seeing it, I knew the cafe would be as popular as Yano's fortune-telling tent. And I cared more about the promise I made with Lance than going to see Tay. Yeah. It's 10 o'clock soon. Oh, hey, I have to be somewhere. I was about to head off when Soy clung onto my arms like a haunted spirit.
What? Shimbi's not here because she's working. You have to stay with me. Please?
I already promised, and besides, I have to go practice for the play in the afternoon.
Then just to Tay's Cafe, please. It's better to take you with me than to go by myself.
What kind of excuse is that?
It's not an excuse. You're close with Tay. No, with all the hot five. Please. I have to go to Yuri's concert by myself in the afternoon. Just to the cafe.
Soy looked at me with her puppy dog eyes. I felt bad seeing her put on all her cute pleading faces. I have no choice. Oops, ow. When Soy is desperate. No, you have a choice. No, I couldn't just ignore Soy's pleading, so I texted Lance. Sorry, can't meet you at 10. Talk to you later. Send. Cutie, you're the dumbest dummy in the history of dumbos. Alright, where do we go?
Yay, you're my best friend. Here.
Soy excitedly dragged me away. I felt good seeing Soy feel so happy. No, I don't. But I felt sorry to Lance. Yes, I do.